A common sight on British streets from 1929 and on into the 1960s, the Metropolitan police box was an outpost of the police station. Thanks to Doctor Who, the most well-known is the Mark II design by Mackenzie Trench. In this little thought exploration, we will interpret the design through the lens of symbolism. The first video on this channel, The Police Box, A Primer and Guide, outlines the design and history of this particular artifact of street furniture, if you wish to learn more about it. Here though, we are about the symbolism. Symbolism is a deep subject, and for every would-be symbol there are a great many possible interpretations. Here, we shall glance over only a handful. The colour blue is rich in symbolic value and is frequently the colour of the boys in blue. Cold and impersonal, blue is associated with the sky, and so with the heavens, and the authority and power of the gods. It is associated with the Virgin Mary and detachment from earthly things, and unsurprisingly it is linked to purity. In Poland, it is said there is a tradition of painting the homes of would-be brides blue. On the subject of buildings, in the more arcane corners of the internet, there is a theory that painting one's house roof blue will protect it from clandestine orbital energy weapons, although this is very much a theory in the realm of science fiction. The police box is four-sided and has a square footprint. The square is one of the four basic symbols, meaning earth, with four corners that are resolutely anchored to the ground. It is a solid structure, strong and immovable and unchanging, in contrast to the dynamic circle. Whilst nomadic peoples are associated with circular dwellings, think of the yurt, settled peoples are associated with four-sided permanent structures. We have often seen the four-sided shape used for altars and temples. In connection to this, the top lamp of the police box not only has its practical function, but being associated with the overdoor signs, can form a crown, symbolizing authority. Notice that this symbolic crown is supported by four corner posts, or plain columns. It is as if the police, symbolized by the police box itself, is supporting the crown, symbolizing government. Each of the four sides has 8 panels, which is 4 times 2, but the 2 top panels are windows, divided into 6 panes, which leaves 6 panels below which are not windows. 6 is rather ambiguous, having associations in the Book of Revelation with sin and the number of the beast, although that may be a reference to the Roman Emperor Nero, but also with the days of creation in Genesis. 6 points are required for orientation in 3-dimensional space. First, the 4 cardinal points, north, south, east and west, and then 2 more, being the zenith and the nadir. In a Doctor Who context, we ought to add 2 more points, both of them temporal, past and future. Because each side is virtually identical, no matter the angle, anyone within sight of a Mark II police box will see it effectively watching them. An all-seeing eye, calling to mind the concept of the long arm of the law. We are watching you. Authority, purity, permanence. The objective, non-politicized and watchful eye of the law, all symbolized in a concrete box. A concrete box which has long since vanished from British streets.